This video is to help you with the LockDown browser, and I want to just show you how to download it, where the download is, and then make sure that you don't fall into any issues or common issues. So once here, click on the test, and we got to open that in Pearson. And it might take a little bit for it to open, but then it says here, download Pearson LockDown browser. If you have this downloaded already, you just have to close these other tabs and then click start and it should launch it. But if you don't have it downloaded yet, you have to click here and it will download an executable file, or a zip file in this case. And once that's downloaded, we'll open it and then make sure there's the LockDown browser is an extension of the Google Chrome web browser. So yeah, here you open that. Sometimes it's just an executable file as well if you're using a PC. Yeah, so it's gonna run, see if it's allowed, and you just go through this. Gotta put my password in. Okay, good. So now installation was successful. Just gonna move that to the trash as well, that package there. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so then we have it downloaded and we need to close out all of these other tabs. Just have this one tab open. Make sure you don't have other things running as well. Like I have Word running, I'm just gonna quit that. And I have QuickTime running right now because I'm doing the screen recording, but I'll click this button and I'll launch the Pearson LockDown browser and launch the test. I'll also go through some instructions before you start. It'll make sure your webcam is working and that everything in the testing environment is okay. Okay, so here's what happens when you have all your tabs closed and all your other programs not running. You click the start button and it says open the LockDown browser. And it will take you here. I'm just gonna allow it to access, and I'm gonna choose close and continue. Click that twice. Okay, now screen recording permission needed. Okay. Oh, so I have to go to my settings. Yeah, so here, it actually, when I went to my settings, it allowed me, so I'm just gonna put that in there. The LockDown browser, this one. Okay, let's see. Okay, that looks good. Okay, let's try this again. And see if this works. Probably have to close this out as well. Okay, close. And just close it again. Access to camera, allow that. Yep. Access to microphone, also allow that. Okay, yeah, so here, this is the start of it, so I'll just show you. This is just, you have to agree to it. Yep, now it's looking at me. Oh, I look great today. It can see me. And I just want it to be able to see me. There's the camera. It's okay. So that's the first step. Then you can look over it. It's recording, so it's good. So I'll just say continue. It gives you some additional instructions. Just make sure you're not accessing your phone. If it's pretty obvious if you're looking at something that's on the table, so just don't do that. If it does catch you looking somewhere else, it will flag you, and then your teacher might have a conversation with you about whether or not you were cheating. And yeah, so here, student photo, it just takes another picture of you, and that looks fine. You don't have to be show ID. Yeah, so just take your ID. I'm just gonna hold up this coffee card, but just hold up your ID and then take a picture of it. For my in-person classes, you don't have to put an ID. I know what you look like, but for online, make sure you have this ID. Not just a coffee card. Do use something that has your name on it. Okay, that's good. And then this one's an environment check, so it's a little bit tricky, and I'll do my best, but you'll have to like unplug your computer or try to move your camera around as best you can. So it's just like showing, like I don't have any cheat sheets and there's no one else in the room. And then once you've done that, and it doesn't need to be perfect, but just get a fairly decent recording and stop recording, and it'll put it on there. Then choose continue. It can detect you. So then while you're taking the test, just make sure you're not looking around too much. Just keep your eyes on the screen while you take your test.